Holy crap. The one last door. The one that the people were talking in. Tiniest room of all. I've been holding off on this one because I thought this was the most important one, but there's nothing here. Uh-oh. Oh my gosh. Why am I not surprised that crap happened? What the heck? A barrel rim is just sitting there. Is that the extent of the troll that the guy closes the door just so we'll have to reopen it? Did I miss something down here? Did I really do everything I had to do here? What do all these do? Should I drink them? Or do all these just heal me? No, this is what heals me. Is there another door here? I didn't think there was. Still seems like we should have had to find some other way to escape this place instead of just move the logs out of the way. The barrel contains no oil. Crap, I'm gonna need to find some oil soon. Only one jar and we're running out. I didn't know that those things gave oil though, and whatever, like I haven't been paying attention, so I need to keep an eye out for those. I already did all the crap in here, I think. I don't know, like when there's no whatever real objective. It's just pretty much explore and hope you find what you need. Thought I explored everything here though, so I don't see why I wouldn't have the thing I need. What are all these bits of flesh? What are they from? People? Oh, it looks like we could pick it up, but we can't. Yeah, this is where we saw the bad guy first. Where we first encountered the guy in the cellar. But he's nowhere to be found now. Do we need to combine stuff in the chemistry pot? I wonder if that's what our goal is. It became impossible to avoid. The commotion in the streets begged for his attention. As he opened the shutters, the French soldiers opened fire on the two young men fighting back. Their voices were silenced in a haze of gun smoke. This whole crap's about people getting killed. Nothing happened when I left the laboratory. I guess because there really wasn't anything in there. The place you had to go was to the wine cellar because they moved all the equipment. Ah. Some sort of... Oh, this is the Mementor objective? I guess I forgot. Some sort of organic tissue blocks the path to the refinery. Can it be dissolved? Evidence of the laboratory reveals that combining 4 chemicals can create a powerful acid. Ah, yes. What do I do? Just drag it on? I must use the proper apparatus for this. No object to use it on. What are you talking about, you trash? This is so trolling. I gotta find a table or something, or there's no table. Somehow jump and light something on fire. That'd be so hacked. I already opened you, troll. Get out of here. Was I meant to click on all these things with this, or what? Chemicals must be prepared using appropriate... Isn't that what this is? The appropriate apparatus? Chemistry pot to contain mixtures of all sorts. Yeah, I guess we need to go back. So we got the chemistry pot, but how do we actually combine the ingredients? You have to go to the laboratory to prepare? Why? We already explored the laboratory. Ah. Does that actually damage us? He sat down by the casbah while gasping for air. Sweat poured from his forehead and onto the sand-veiled ground. Why do you need to be in the chemistry space? Like, we have the dang combiner. And everything else is in a bottle, so why don't we just pour it in, give it a good shake? And voila. This thing again? I never stood on here. See if it breaks or anything. This game is such a troll. Cannot be used in this way. Then which way do you use it? Oh, I think I found it. Wait, we don't even need... Oh, for real? Oh my gosh. You have to be at this dang table. The table that seems meaningless in the environment. I didn't even realize I got these 4 chemicals. We leave. It's almost as if the demon knew we were trying to get away. Find a way to climb back up. It almost knows we're trying to make an acid breakthrough. Very colorful. Need to turn on the burners first. Hold the left mouse, do a circular motion. Okay, we got... The burners are online. Hopefully these aren't toxic to breathe in, because that's exactly what's happening here. And of course, it looks like that's plumb full. Picked up a pot of acid. Why don't we just pour it at the shadow if it runs at us? I guess it would probably phase right through the shadow. Man, how much can we use of this pot of acid? Is it everlasting? It's raining outside, so hopefully the stream doesn't lose connection or anything. Farming Simulator 2017. I've always been wanting to try a Farming Simulator game. I was gonna get Farming Simulator 15, but then 17 I heard is so good. Almost seems as if this someone created an opening. Not big enough to get through or anything. I need to stop wasting my lantern. I'd like to find another pot of oil. But I don't know where those are at. There's just footsteps everywhere. See, it's like we have to get down here, but how though? How do we get it open? Let's blind ourselves one more time. I don't remember, how did this look? What the? Oh, my lamp just went out. That's what that sound was. Something sizzled. Okay, let's do a wall climbing parkour. You can use objects to reach hard to get places. Sure you can. Oh, it just sets in the exact right position. What do you know? What if it snaps? What if you have to stack like 2 to get it to be sturdy enough? That wasn't too bad. Where did this come from? After enduring 3 days in Algiers, a sailboat was finally arranged to take him across the Mediterranean Sea to Gibraltar. Having reached British territory, it was just a matter of reserving a cabin on SS Hortensia, headed for London. Oh god, this is spooky. My sanity is gonna be gone. Ah! Oh crap, the whole room's infested now. Okay, which way should we go? Should we destroy that organic stuff, or should we clear up that door? I really gotta find more lamp juice. And by that I mean oil. I wonder how much... Is this only a one-time use thing? Ooh, I got a Steam achievement, Alchemist. Breathe in the toxic fleshy fumes. The cloth smelled of desert and damp musk. The pieces lay scrambled on top. Too many of them, he thought. Perhaps too few. We're making some good progress. I'll have a lamp though, so this could be bad. Ah! I just hate how bright that crap is.
It sure is dark in here.
You don't say.
And there's a good reason for it. But you can light the lamp now if you wish.
What's the reason? For the darkness, that is.
Stay close. Be careful not to stray.
What's the reason? Why is it so dark?
Pay attention, Daniel. It's important that you keep going straight and make sure not to stray.
Why is it important? Okay, should I use my last lamp oil? So I have no choice. So, you cannot... Why are there, like, weird blood-looking drips everywhere? Our oil is gone. I wonder if we can recombine and make more. I doubt we'll have to, though. That's probably just like a one-time kind of puzzle. Maybe we'll find a more permanent way to remove the oil or the flesh later on. Be careful when enemies. When you're crouching in the darkness, makes you a lot harder to spot. Wait, is there an enemy here? Why would it say anything if there wasn't? What an idiot. Doesn't even know we're here. It'd be cool if we could hide in these giant brewery pot things. Oh, looks like they were brewing some human ale inside of that one. Finally some more oil, yes. I need to find more than this though. One's good, but I need like 10. So I've been keeping my lantern on practically non-stop this whole time. How many of those things do I have? 6 only? It seems like I've been picking up a lot for How few I use. Few cuts and bruises, slight headache.
22nd of June, 1839. It's been more than a month since my last entry. After the event inside the underground chamber in Algeria, Professor Herbert insisted I return to England. He said he didn't want to risk forfeiting the entire expedition lest I took a turn for the worse. An excessive decision, in retrospect. But I'm glad it turned out that way. I found my journal this morning in the haphazard collection of things brought home from Africa. Next to it lay the broken stone orb wrapped in cloth. I tried to assemble it, but couldn't. The pieces wouldn't fit together, as if they weren't from the same object. Could I have imagined it all? Was there ever a complete orb?
Is that why Alexander's being so nice to Daniels? Because he knows that he activated the orb, so Daniel maybe is the only one who can recombine. Just a chair and table stuck to the flesh. Ugh. Blocked from the other side. Blocked by what? Let's smash our way through. Ooh, a little hidden passage. Okay, this is... like all the other rooms connect. In one way or another. I don't want to keep wasting power. What the? Wasting power, wasting oil. I'm going insane. The mouse sensitivity gets all weird. The screen gets all blurry. So delayed, jeez.
25th of June, 1839. I feel the need to continue.
I like all the Daniel journals are voiced by him.
For my journey to Africa. This must be something very important. I just know it. I've taken it upon myself to piece the orb back together, but it's been more difficult than one might think. The pieces are behaving strangely. They seem to change color, shape, and texture, but ever so slightly.
The heck is it made
I
of?
took careful measurements and notated any significant markings. Today, I confirmed my suspicions. They were changing. I was terrified and rushed off to see the finest geologist in London, Sir William Smith. I approached the subject with care and we discussed how rocks change form. He told me about the nature of glass, how it eventually collapses on itself, like ice slowly melting over the course of centuries. Smith eased my mind a bit, but I can't escape the feeling that these shards have otherworldly properties.
So it's some kind of liquidy, kind of solid glass stuff? What the? It's like standing near light. Like, why is my sanity going back to normal? I guess we're just so insane that we don't even know what to do anymore. Screw it, let's use another one of these things. Let's waste them all while we're here. Every one we use, I'll try to use one for every time I get a new one. Or, like, I don't mean I'll try to use them if I don't have to, but I'll try to hold off on using one until I find another one. Gonna be dead soon? Yeah, right, you liar. Yeah, I guess the only way left is here. So it says the game auto-saves for you. I wonder where the last point it saved was. I guess probably like every time you go in a room if it's the way of progression. Yes! Refilled almost all lantern. Holy crap, that's good. And I still have one oil to spare. Uh-oh, looks like some kind of hatch needs to be open. I just hate this. Like when it's so blurry you can barely even tell what's happening. I know what to do, but I want to try to look around first. If I could, the mouse movements are so... It's like you stop moving, the mouse keeps moving for like half a second after, but other times it doesn't. It's... Man, when you're crazy, you don't even know how to look around. Something's clogging it. Clogging the crank? What could that mean? I think this game is lying to us. It's one of these pulleys things. Oh, what's this? Pull out! Don't want to make a baby. Crank! Reminds me of some other game where it's like the mouse controls to turn. Like that'd be good on a console, kind of like on a joystick, but on a mouse it's kind of weird. Oh crap. Sounds like a dinosaur off of Jurassic Park or something. What the? Ah! Cellar archives. He crashed through the surface. The dark Atlantic water smothered him as he struggled to make sense of the situation. He's drowning. He doesn't even know what's happening. What an idiot. Wait, what are you talking about? You'll feed you false knowledge so you never be... See, that's just it though. Like, even if you say crap that's not true, you'll get me suspicious. Oh, so the guy... Are you joking? Keep out of the water. What, do I gotta stand on an object or something? Or like parkour my way out? Or do I need to run away? I wasn't expecting that. I thought the footsteps were just some kind of scare effect. I didn't know it was an actual enemy running at me. Okay, let's see if we can give me one up here. Yeah, I was kind of wondering, because it was like a kind of a scare thing, like how things happen throughout the game that just scare you and seem like they drain your sanity. So I was like, oh, this is probably that. Then it was getting closer and it was kind of dragging on a little long, so I was getting worried. But yeah, it ends up being an enemy, unfortunately. I don't have any more acid to get through none of that crap. Heavy gate. Oh my gosh. I was hoping there'd be a lever or something next to it. I don't like this. I don't like these scary games when you're forced to rush through. There hasn't really been anything too scary so far in this game. Maybe because I'm just early in the game. I don't know. Anything worth picking up here? I want to take my time, but that's not good for my sanity level because I don't want to keep my lantern on the whole time. After you eating monster, get away from me. The crap is that, a skull? This is what we need. Okay, the thing seems to be right in front of me. There's gotta be something back there, right? Maybe not. No wonder they give you so much oil. This part could take all day if you want to explore everything. I should have done that first. Like, if I would explore the room in order, I would have got this open. What's opening though? How do I get to the other side? Hopefully the gate doesn't close. Hopefully I didn't take too long and the gate closed right as I did too. That was close. we're standing on the torso. Oh, come on. I was hoping the gate would close and trap out the water monster. But then it's just got another one, or the guy, I guess, made it through, maybe. Ooh, oil. And some severed limbs. My favorite. I can stand on that thing? Holy crap. Wait, throw the flesh? Is that what it's for? You could bait the creature? I didn't even know I could pick up the flesh. Eat it! Oh, that must be heavy. Throw a whole torso? That's a pull kind of door, perfect. And then try to push it. Pick up a hollow needle? A hollow needle? What do we need that for? Come on, you trash. The ceiling's too low to jump. Quit it, you monster. At least we got a few health vials. The wound is bleeding. Oh, it doesn't heal me back to full. Oh, that's okay. Locked with a simple lock. A simple lock? What does this mean? Nothing simple about it. Do I need a key for it, or is it some other kind of lock? How much oil do I? Oh, I'm almost completely depleted. Use one at a time in case we find another thing of oil somewhere. Okay, do we see the simple lock anywhere? Or is it locked from the other side? Look at that quality craftsmanship of the game. The thing here is clipping through. Oh, come on, you lying trash. Thing glitch jumping. Dude, it also makes it seem like you gotta go over there. Am I really that hurt? Oh, come on, you trash. What a scammer game. Use all 3 health potions. Throw a book, maybe. I wish you could throw one of these books. The other kind you can't move. Maybe I should just die and revert to what I looked before. If there's a simple lock, I would expect it to be like just a something blocking the way, but like, what would this help with? Is that really what I needed? Oh, a simple lock isn't like the kind that you just gotta push the thing and it releases the spring. Oh my gosh, screw this crap. You know what? I was expecting to need to find a key or something. Something large. Well, I guess that kind of is a key, not meant for the door, though. Brushed against his leg and he felt himself being dragged along by the current of the beast. He pushed himself above the surface. Help, he cried, as the ocean something, something, something. I guess he drowned too. Nice bubbly flesh. I have no more healing items. Why is every door a pull kind? Hopefully there's nothing to explore here because they really don't give you any time to explore. What if you end up trapping yourself into. Uh-oh, looks like there are two separate paths that it could have linked up to. Hopefully it's loud. He felt himself being hoisted out of the ocean. The lacquered hull of SS Hortensia glittered in the soothing warm yellow light of a setting sun. He turned his head at this calm ocean reaching towards the coast of Portugal and thought, is this another dream? I got a Steam achievement. I was going to read it, but it disappeared before I finished reading that note. But that note would have disappeared if I would have read the Steam achievement. Where are we? It did look like there were two paths, so I could have gone right. I could have gone right. But I chose to go the other way of it. I wonder where that would have connected up to. The same place, or what if that's a dead end trying to get you killed? I have no crap. This is creepy. Ah, nice warm bath. Is that what the sound is? Just something going around slapping the water? Is that like when I hit the water now, it sounds like a quieter version of that demonic monster chasing me? It's so peaceful, like, you've found your way to safety. Yeah, right. I really gotta find lamp oil. What a coincidence. I need more than this, though. I want to find one of those canisters that heals it back to full. That'd be really helpful right here. My lamp is depleted, but I don't want to waste all the oil things I have in my inventory. I need to, though. We would just go the way that the door that opened itself. I'm blind.
You have an ascending room. Will it take us to the inner sanctum?
It will definitely take care of the vertical part of our journey. So, you have ridden an elevator before?
Yes, the Colosseum at Regent's Park has one. It takes you to the gallery where you can view the panorama.
Good. This ride might be a little longer, and in the other direction.
Oh crap, how low does it go into the earth? That could be creepy. Like just trapped with a guy you don't know if you can trust. I guess like at this point though, Daniel doesn't really doubt the guy. The music is a little peaceful though. Bro, what's happening? Machine room? What are the other rooms called? The music just repeats. Just on a loop. They don't even try to hide when it starts over. Study. Kind of want to explore all these things before I go through the elevator. But that's the point though. Maybe you have to come back here and do something later. I don't know. It seems like once you go down though, like if that's where we have to go, we could be in trouble.